This is Thanksgiving Day in the hospital.
Don't you think we're better together? Oh, I think we are.
Good morning and happy Thanksgiving from the hospital.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
We're watching a live stream of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, and they're going, Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. And we're trying to get our TV to work, but until then, live stream it is. I just finished my nebulizers and got hooked up to my morning IV, and I'm about to do chest PT, but this is Thanksgiving Day in the hospital.
Welcome, guys.
Happy Thanksgiving. When Peter comes back in, let's scream Happy Thanksgiving to him. I don't know why I have this instinct to like surprise people when they come in. Surprise! Surprise!
Whoa.
Happy Thanksgiving!
Got my Christmas sweater at home. Got my Christmas sweater at home.
Thank you for the coffee.
Welcome.
Here's the only TV show Oliver has ever really watched. One time he watched soccer, but he never pays attention to the TV except on Thanksgiving. So here is our Thanksgiving food. Peter just went down to the cafeteria. Was it exciting?
Yeah, I mean, they have a bunch of volunteers working today and like,
Oh, that's so sweet.
wishing everybody happy Thanksgiving, and it's really sweet. They have like a whole, all the things except for Mary likes corn pudding.
That's all right.
Yeah, but it's,
Awesome.
pretty cool piece.
Ooh, this stuffing looks good. All right. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh, wow, that's nerve-wracking.
Yeah, that's gonna fall.
Okay. So, you know how we placed that order for vacuum last night?
You told them about that?
Didn't we tell them we ordered a vacuum and we were excited?
I don't remember anything.
I think we did. Well, we got an email this morning that said, didn't go through. And so, long story short, we had to call. It said, call this number, so we called. And they were working, and we were like, Happy Thanksgiving. And we were like, are you at like a call center? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, I was hoping they could let you work from home.
He kind of laughed, and he was like, we get to go home soon.
Yeah, and he was like, we knew ahead of time, so we just planned ahead. So that was really sweet.
So, for everybody who works on Thanksgiving,
Yes.
especially like here at the hospital and all
And
the
on
places.
Kohl's.com.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. And for first responders.
Yeah.
Um,
All kinds of people who work through the holidays, and
keeping people alive.
yeah, and I think being in the hospital, having a simple Thanksgiving, just like reminds you of like just how much there is to be thankful for.
I agree. Are we about to cry?
Let's turn off the camera and eat our food. Thanksgiving dinner, part 2. I think we were eating Thanksgiving dinner last time we picked up the camera.
It's hours later.
Yep, we've just been relaxing, doing IVs.
I was like, we were all gearing up for this dose of vancomycin to see if I was gonna have like, it's not as itchy as I thought it would be.
It's just like subtle itchiness.
I can't tell if it's subtle or a little more than subtle.
So we called it, instead of she had red man syndrome, she has pink man syndrome.
Yeah.
Not quite red man's.
Yeah. I don't even know if we told you guys, I did get another rash. So you know I have a patch of rashes here, on my arm, now behind my leg. And the doctor came in last night because the doctors who are here overnight aren't my normal team. And he just wanted to check in and make sure. Whereas like with the team that knows me, we know I get weird rashes. But it is funny, like from an outside perspective, like, oh no, like she's developing a new rash, like her body is saying something. but we're like, yeah, my body's just being like itself.
Mm-hmm.
The stinking feeding tube hurts again. So they suggested to tape it down, so it's like X marks the spot taped down today. Not real sure why it's hurting so much.
But she is eating some delicious Thanksgiving dinner.
We were searching for Christmas movies on our TV. They didn't have any, but they did have Pac-Man. Look, it's like real Pac-Man with the real sounds. Wait. So that's the controller, that keypad. Oh.
Okay, here we go. I think I'm doing better this round than I was.
Are you? Oh, they were hiding.
Alright, new game.
All right. They get faster.
They are so fast.
How did they do that? They're like superhumans. Okay, here you go. You got this. So they were hiding together. They're blue. Okay, go straight. Yes. Oh. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, you're gonna eat him. Are you gonna eat him?
Ha ha! Ate him for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
And dessert.
Yeah. Oh, watch this one.
2 in 1.
Oh.
Yes. Oh no. Ah! Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I like it.
You like watching me play?
I've always been a game watcher. My sister used to play the American Girl computer game, and I'd sit behind her on the computer chair and just watch. And I'd probably put my chin on her shoulder, and that hot air breathing on her shoulder cannot have been comfortable. So Rachel, thank you for putting up with my hot breath on your shoulder. We also used to play the Crayola Color Wonder on the computer, which I think we got in a cereal box. Yes, computer games used to come in a cereal box.
Yeah.
Down. Can you get it? Yes. They just try to trick you.
They do try to trick you.
You are so good at this. Okay, watch out for pink guy. Okay, good. Now go back up. Good. Okay. Oh, you're gonna do it. Okay, up. Oh no. Oh.
I had 5 left.
Tell us about the games you used to play.
Me?
Yeah.
Oregon Trail all the way.
Oh yes, that was the best. On the computer?
Yep.
Yep.
I think I got that in a cereal box.
Everything, the best things in life. Is that what you were gonna say?
Something like that.
Doodle-doodle-doodle. I think you might have found your calling. Best discovery of this hospital stay? Besides the salmon, that was probably a better discovery.
Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad.
Most quoted part of this movie. We like Elf a lot. And hey, it's after Thanksgiving now, so we can fully embrace Christmas movies, Christmas music, Christmas everything.
Woo!
Christmas season is here. What do you say, Ollie? Was that a good Thanksgiving in the hospital? What do you say, pup? I think so. I think we are thankful for so much.
Should we welcome them into like real life with us?
What's real life with the Frey life?
Obviously we didn't talk about this.
Yeah, what are you gonna say?
So like, you guys see what we pick up the phone, I mean the camera, and show.
Okay.
Which is typically like, it's not like when we're just sitting here like having a conversation together. We don't pick up the phone. The camera. We just sat here and we just started naming things we were thankful for.
Yeah.
And we go, poodle. Thankful. And then we'd say like
Different. We were listing things and then we go,
thankful.
thankful.
And I think it's just like one way that Peter and I, sometimes life is like too much to put to words. Like you don't necessarily know how to articulate exactly what you're feeling. So we kind of embrace those moments and we're just like thankful. if that's all we can like utter, I don't know. I think it's okay to recognize the fact that life is not all about like perfectly articulating your thoughts, because sometimes we just don't know what we're thinking or feeling.
Yeah.
Like maybe you're in the midst of a lot of really good, exciting things in your life, but you're feeling like angst about something, and you're like, why am I feeling this? And you don't know why. Like, it's okay. Like, life is full of
full of the tension and
Yes.
the angst. And one of the things we hope comes across through these videos every day is that so much of life we don't have figured out. Like, there's so much, there are things that we hold on to and just plant our lives upon. But there's so much in life that's just like, we don't know what tomorrow looks like. We don't know when Mary's getting out of the hospital. We don't know a lot of things. But we're thankful for the things that we do know, for the hope that we have, for the joy that we have. And
what were those things you said? We do plant our life with things, but there's a lot of things we don't know.
yeah.
So what are the things we do plant our life in? Is that what we're like, what fits in that category?
Yeah, so for Mary and I, that is, our faith is what we ground our lives on, and that gives us hope in the midst of suffering,
Right.
and no matter in the midst of uncertainty.
Right.
It gives us a certainty. And I think Mary and I often, like, it's somewhat frustrating, and some of you probably know this, like, you have peers who like have like a 5-year plan or a 10-year plan of what they want to be in their careers and with their lives and all of that. And Mary and I are like, we don't even have a 5-day plan. Like,
Yeah.
and that's sometimes frustrating, and it's like up in the air, but we embrace what we do have, and we have each other, and we have a pretty awesome poodle, and so I don't know. Thankful.
Thankful. So even if you can only utter one word,
Yeah.
own it. And I guess be okay with the fact that there are often less answers in life than we wish or we hope. I mean, we were talking about this relating to my body the other day, like wishing that there was, not wishing there were problems, wishing there were problems that we could fix. Since we have plenty of problems, but we just need one we can fix. But it also goes for a lot of areas in life. You know, our minds constantly think, and sometimes we wish like, oh, I just wish I could turn it off, or oh, I wish I could think clearer about this, or I wish I could study harder for this, or there's like, we're constantly in this like yearning. But I guess for Peter and I, like one of our coping mechanisms is recognizing there are a lot of unanswered things, and then choosing to be still in the midst of it. Choosing to, I wasn't gonna cry. This was not like a crying thing, but I like feel like I'm gonna start crying. But like choosing peace, I feel like to own peace, to choose the peace that Jesus can give us, it's a choice. And so there's peace that can be found in the midst of a storm. But oftentimes, I don't know, for me, like I have to tell my brain, be still.
Yeah.
And my heart, and because sometimes my brain is just caught up in all the thoughts. And
Yeah, I think a lot of that choosing, so like I was thinking about how you just said like we choose peace, but really the reality is choosing to acknowledge that we don't have control, and embracing that there's someone who can give peace. And I think that's like just incredibly freeing place to be in the midst of uncertainty. Yeah. So we're gonna get some sleep. Thanks for coming along on our day today, guys.
I hope
And
you can get some sleep too. And if you can't, you can stay up watching Frey Life vlogs. We'll keep you company.
well, guys, as always, we will see you tomorrow.
Good night.
Don't you think we're
Oh yeah, after party.
together? Oh.
Thankful.
Are you thankful, buddy? We're thankful for you. Say goodnight to the people.